Hi everyone, we are discussing about the analysis of cutoff ranks into various courses in different NITs. The top 15 NITs we are talking about. Now we are confining our discussion only to the top 15 NITs. Only to the top 15 NITs we are confining our discussion. That too, I am talking more about the other state students. Why I am talking about only other state students? A student may be a local student or home state student to only one state. For the remaining 30 NITs, he is a non-local student or other state student. So, each and every individual student, wherever he may be in India, he becomes the home state student to only a particular NIT, but for the remaining 30 NITs, he is considered to be a non-local student or other state student. For that reason, I am discussing only about the other state students' cutoff ranks in 2019. And one more important point is, yesterday some students asked me, sir, why don't you give marks for a particular rank? Marks versus rank they are asking about. That is not possible. We can tell only the approximate marks. We cannot exactly say. The reason is very simple. Different students will appear for JEE mains in different slots. If the paper in that particular slot is very easy, he may get huge marks. Last year when I tell you an example, the examination was conducted for 360 marks. January 9th morning slot was very easy. The student who appeared in the 9th morning slot, suppose he got around 290 marks. His percentile was 99.5. For 290 marks, the percentile was around 99.5, 99.6. Before announcement of the results, the student thought that 290 was a competent score. 290 marks was a competent score out of 360. Another student who appeared for the examination on 7th January afternoon session, the paper was so tough. The paper was difficult and lengthy. That student got around 250 only. So, after the completion of the examination, before the announcement of percentiles and all, this 250 marks student was a little bit low. Whereas 290 marks plus student was thinking that he did very well in the examination. But when once after the results announced, this 250 student got around 97.79, around 99.7 like that. Whereas this 290 student got around 99.6. So marks, for 250 marks, I am talking about the percentile was good. Whereas for 290 marks, the percentile was not good. Comparison I am talking about. This 250 mark student got around 2500 rank or 2600 rank. For 99.8, 99.75 for that percentile, the rank was around 2700 and 2800 in that range. Whereas this student with 99.5 percentile got around 5000 plus rank. So, always better to speak about the percentiles and ranks only. That was the clarification what I want to give you. And secondly, most important thing is one more question from the student side. Sir, last year examination was conducted in 8 slots, whereas now in this year examination was conducted in 6 slots. Will there be any variation? I tell you one example for this. Previously when you go back to 8 or 9 years, The JEE main examination, which we used to call as AIEEE examination, was conducted in only offline mode in the entire country, only on a particular day, only in one slot, only offline mode examination. Then it was transformed to both offline and online mode for some years. And from last year, it was conducted in only online mode. Whatever may be the mode and whatever may be the number of slots, whatever may be the mode and whatever may be the number of slots, it may be offline mode, it may be offline and online mode, or it may be only online mode. It might be conducted in one slot, it might be conducted in different slots, whatever it may be. The cutoff ranks I am talking about. The cutoff ranks into different courses in the top NITs I am talking about. If you look at the computer science course in NIT Trichy was around 1100 to 1300 rank for other state students. This is very clear. You can go through the previous analysis also from the past 5 years. The cutoff rank is around 1100 to 1300 only. It might be conducted in offline mode, it might be conducted in online mode, it may be in 8 slots or it may be in 6 slots. You just forget about it. The intention of discussing this analysis is just to educate the student, whether he is going into the computer science course, electronics course or mechanical course, whatever it may be, as per his choice, and whether he is getting into better NIT or not. If the student gets some idea, yes, I should be careful. Now, as per this analysis, if the student thinks that he is not getting computer science course, he may be educating himself and may start studying for the next 40 days. That is the only intention of bringing this analysis to your notice, my dear students. Not that exactly what I discuss now on the board about the 2019 analysis that will reflect in 2020. That's not the meaning of this analysis. This is only an idea to educate you. If you want to have a good future, certainly you should study in the best universities. If you study in best universities, if you study the better course, certainly you have better future. That is the only intention of discussing this analysis every day. So, yesterday we discussed about the computer science cutoffs for female students. Again, I recap it. If you are a girl student, if you are non-local, if you want to get computer science course into the top NITs, except in Assam and Hamirpur, the rank you should get around is less than 12,000. If you are a non-local student, if you want to get some seat in ECE, your rank should be around 17,000 if you are a female student. So for female, ECE course cutoff rank is 17,000 if you are a non-local student. For computer science, if you are a female student, non-local student, your cutoff rank is around 12,000. On the other hand, for boys, non-local students, the computer science, to achieve a seat in computer science, your cutoff rank should be less than 10,000. In top 15 NITs, the top 15 NITs I am talking about, don't forget it. Top 15 NITs, computer science course, non-local student. For other state students, the cutoff rank is less than 10,000. And for ECE, it is around 12,000. So keep these 2 points in your mind. Now the discussion, what I am now going with is, Triple E, the third best course, and the mechanical course, the fourth best one. I am discussing the order of the preferences for the students is like first everyone wants to be into computer science, followed by electronics and communication engineering, and the third one is Triple E, and the fourth one is going to be mechanical engineering. This is actually majority of the students are following in this order. So let us discuss about the third best course, that is EEE. The cutoff ranks in 2019 analysis I am talking about. If you look at the top 4 NITs, these are the top 4 NITs. It is very clear for NIT Trichy, this is 3,500 and then followed by 9,300 NIT Roorkee, 7,600 NIT Surathkal, and NIT Warangal is going to be 8,200. So for these 4 NITs, if you want to get some seat, your rank should be certainly less than 8,000. If it is less than 8,000, you get electrical engineering, electrical and electronics engineering. And now if you are around 3,000 or 4,000, your chances may be getting into electronics and communication engineering. And if you are if you get around less than 2,000, 2,500 or something like that, your chances will be bright to go into computer science. If it is less than 2,000, it will be very much helpful for you to get into computer science in the top 4 NITs. Now coming to again back to this slide, here you can observe a very clear-cut variation. Again I tell you very clearly, I am talking much about other state student ranks only. The reason is very simple. As I told you earlier, if you belong to a particular state, you may be local to that state, to that NIT only. But for the remaining 30 NITs, you are going to be non-local or other state student. So let us have a discussion more on this other state rank instead of talking more about the home state students. If you now look at other state cutoffs for NIT Trichy or NIT Surathkal, NIT Warangal and NIT Roorkee, the top 4 NITs, it is less than 8,000. It is less than 8,000. And there it comes a clear-cut variation. There it comes a clear-cut variation. If you are observe the next best NITs like NIT Uttar Pradesh, NIT Nagpur, NIT Calicut, it is fluctuating around 11,000 to 15,000. It is fluctuating between 11,000 to 15,000. So now what is happening between the top 4 NITs and the next 3 NITs? If you consider, there is a variation of nearly around 7,000 ranks. 7,000 ranks. If your rank is around 15,000, you don't get top 4 NITs EEE. If your rank is around 15,000, less than that, there is a chance of getting into Uttar Pradesh NIT, Nagpur NIT and Calicut NIT. The remaining all, if you look at, it is fluctuating between 20,000 to almost up to 30,000. This is Assam NIT Silchar, 20,000, 24,000, 28,000, 22,000, 23, and here it is 19,000. It is NIT Jaipur. It is in Rajasthan. So let us forget about this particular NIT, NIT Assam. If you just forget about this, and the last one NIT Manipur, these two, these are very far away from us. So when you just neglect these two, NIT Manipur and NIT Assam, if you are a male student, don't forget it. Non-local, male. If you want to get into EEE, other than the top 4, even if you get 20 to 30,000 rank, 20,000 to 30,000 rank, there is a chance of getting EEE from 8th university to 15th university. Top 8th university to 15th university, there is a chance. Again I repeat, male student, non-local student, rank is less than 8,000. Chance of getting EEE in top 4 NITs is brighter. Male, non-local, rank is between 10 to 15,000. There is a chance of getting EEE course in the next 3 best NITs. And male, non-local, rank is between 20 to 30,000. There is a chance of getting EEE course in 8th top NIT to 15th top NIT. This is the analysis as far as male EEE is concerned. Coming to female EEE, Coming to female EEE, the rank for getting into EEE course in the top 4 NITs is 8,000 to 10,000. A clear-cut variation between boys and girls. Boys cut-off rank in the 4th NIT in EEE course is 8,000, whereas it started with the first NIT. If you are a girl student, if your rank is 8,000, you can get into NIT Trichy. You can get into NIT Trichy in EEE course, and then followed by 14,000, 11,000, 10,000. So if a rank is around even 14,000 and or less than that, you can get into EEE Roorkee. So you can, in a nutshell, you can conclude it as a female student, non-local student, wants to get into EEE course. Her rank should be around 8,000 to 13,000 or 14,000, somewhere around. Then there is a chance of getting into top 4 NITs. Next, the analysis is followed by the next 3 universities. If you look into the next 3 universities, 15,000 to 20,000. Next 3 universities are Uttar Pradesh, Nagpur and Kerala, Calicut. These 3 are fluctuating between 15,000 to 20,000. So just estimate yourself. What is your percentile now? If your percentile is around 98.5, 98.6, 98.7, then there is a chance of getting around 15,000 rank. If your rank is around 15,000, you are going to get into NIT Calicut, EEE. You are going to get into NIT Uttar Pradesh, Motilal Nehru NIT, EEE course you are going to get. Now it is up to you whether to better this score or not. If you work hard for the remaining 40 days, there is a better opportunity for you to get into ECE course. That is why I am explaining all this analysis. A student where he is at present, if he estimates, he can better himself, he or she can better himself or herself to get into a better course, into a better NIT. And the last 7 NITs, if you look at, it is fluctuating between 20,000 to 40,000 even. If you want to go up to Manipur, even if you get a rank of around 40,000, there is a chance of getting EEE into NIT Manipur. And the NIT Durgapur, 35,000. And NIT Silchar, it is 34,000. So for girls, even if you have 30,000 or more than 30,000 rank, and you are prepared to go up to Assam, West Bengal, Manipur, up to that distance, then you can get into EEE course very clearly. So after the completion of EEE, I go with mechanical. I go with mechanical course. I go with mechanical. So let us talk about male, non-local, NITs. Cut-off ranks of mechanical, sorry, not NITs, male, non-local, cut-off ranks for mechanical course. If you look at the NIT Trichy is at 5,968 and for NIT Roorkela it is 11,000 and for NIT Surathkal it is 8,900 and NIT Warangal it is 9,243. My dear students, you just now look at this analysis. If you are a boy, non-local student, and your ambition is to study in a very good university, the top 4 NITs, very clear it is. If your rank is less than 10,000 only, if your rank is less than 10,000 only, then only you can get into top 4 NITs. Otherwise, you just forget it. You just forget about getting into the top 4 NITs. Even if you are there in and around 8,000 to 10,000, you may get around only mechanical course in the top 4 NITs. You don't get even EEE also. So work hard for the remaining coming days. 40 or 40. If you look at the remaining NITs, it is fluctuating between 13,000 to 16,000, even 17,000. For the next 4 best NITs, 13,000 to 16,000. Where you have NIT Uttar Pradesh, NIT Nagpur, NIT Kerala and NIT Surat. 13,000 to 16,000 it fluctuates. Then you get into mechanical engineering course. Male students I am talking about, non-local students, NIT mechanical course possibilities I am talking about, and then followed by 25,000, 19,000, 22,000, like that it is fluctuating. If you want to join in NIT Manipur, even if you get 35,000 rank, there is a possibility. So, my dear students, very clear, even if your rank is around 20,000, there is no doubt you get into mechanical engineering, not in the top 4 NITs, in the next layer of NITs. And if your rank is between 20 to 22,000 or 25,000, you are going to get 20 to 25,000. You get into NIT Durgapur, NIT Silchar, like that you are going to get. So there is a neck-to-neck competition. There is a neck-to-neck competition in the case of boys. Whereas when you come to the case of girls, non-local girl students, other state girl students, they have fair chances of getting into mechanical courses, mechanical engineering course in the top 4 NITs, even if their rank is 18,000 or 19,000. For 18,000 rank also, there is a chance of getting a mechanical engineering course in NIT Surat. For this 18,000 course, the percentile, if you remember in my second video, maybe around 98.2 or 98.3, maybe around that percentile. So if you are now there at around 98.3, 98.4, a girl student I am talking about, if that is your score, 98.3 or 98 point, your chances are for mechanical engineering in the top 4 NITs. If you don't want to join in mechanical engineering, the only option is work hard for the remaining 40 days and try to jump into EEE. Or if you do more and more hard work, if you put on more and more hard work, you may go into ECE course also. So that is why I am furnishing this analysis. Actually, if you look at for the other state students, for the remaining NITs, the analysis will clearly tell you, even it is 25 to 30,000 rank also, you are going to get a mechanical engineering course. So my advice is, instead of joining in mechanical engineering course, my advice is, if you work hard for the remaining 40 or 45 days, you may get into electrical engineering or electronics engineering. So my dear students, from tomorrow onwards, I want to give you some 5 to 10 questions in inorganic chemistry from NCERT textbook. Students are supposed to search for the answers for these 5 to 10 questions in inorganic chemistry. I wrote those 5 questions on the board. Purely those questions are picked up from the NCERT textbook lines. Why I am giving this homework to you is, generally if you observe mains pattern, inorganic chemistry questions are directly coming from NCERT textbook lines. So from tomorrow onwards, I will give you 5 to 10 questions, inorganic chemistry questions to study, and you need to answer them just after going through the NCERT textbook. And I will call you personally, or you can post the answers in the YouTube channel, so that whether they are correct or not, I will get back to you just by reading each and every line from the NCERT textbook. Thank you so much.